Welcome Vaping Club followers, my name is Frenchie128 and today I'll be doing yet another juice review for you. I plan on doing many more of these. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing a product. It's a product for my first try of a Maple Leaf Vapes product. And from what I've read online, I couldn't find a lot of reviews about it, and what I did find didn't really bring it into a positive light, but I'd like to dispel those myths today, and I'm actually going to highly encourage Maple Leaf Vapes to actually bring this back, as I can't seem to find this flavor on their own website. So I'm going to encourage them to see if they can bring this back, maybe as a limited edition. But today's review is going to be on Joosy Froot. I love this as a gum. I love the flavor. Usually it's one of my favorite flavors. Brings me back to my childhood. I just personally love the normal Joosy Froot gum, and this, I have to admit, is very close. It's not an exact copy of the Joosy Froot gum, but so close that it tricked me at the first time. Only when I have people smell it, they say, well, it smells very fruity, very much like Joosy Froot, but it's almost not so much. So bought a very big container of this. This is one of my first excursions into a 30 milliliter container. Equipment today I'll be using: standard Ego T 650 milliamp, the 510 automatic Kanger horizontal coil cotomizer with my rubber drip tip. Now I have, you may notice a piece of white paper. I've got many of these cotomizers going, all individual for each different flavor. Now I know this may be wasteful. At some point I'll start reusing them, but for the purpose of initially reviewing, I want fresh cotomizers to give you a non-biased, non-mixed flavor kind of review. So at this point, my Joosy Froot has been running kind of low, so I'm just going to fill it up. I'm just going to top it off here. I basically use this every day. This is usually my number 2 juice right under my tobaccos right now. Now I have a few other flavors that I have to try. With the Kangers, I've been told you can drip them right in. I still like to drip maybe one down the center, and then the rest I like to go around the side. Now, considering I've already filled this before, I know I'm going to be good to go. So, filled up my cotomizer, and let's go with the Ego. Now, my first impression of this is, open the container, you really smell the fruit. It smells like almost like a fruit basket type thing, combination of different fruits, sweet, a little sour tinge to it. Basically, if you've tasted the Joosy Froot gum, you know what I'm talking about. Very flavorful fruit flavor. Now, when smelling this, you smell fruity, but it doesn't smell Joosy Froot. On to the vape. Usually very impressed with the vape quality. Let's give her a whirl. Out of 18 milligram, the throat hit is beautiful. And I love the subtle fruit flavor going in, fruit flavor coming out. The aftertaste is just unbelievable. It's the aftertaste, people. Aftertaste tastes like Joosy Froot. I find it does. Especially if you let a little trickle out your nose as you're inhaling. I love this taste. This is an everyday vape for me. I usually start off the tobacco flavor during the day, in the morning, switch over to Joosy Froot in the afternoon. I've been using this for the past 3 days. I absolutely love it. Again, this is, I can't seem to find it on the Maple Leafs website. I'm definitely going to encourage them. I did send them an email to ask them for permission to use their logo. I think I'm going to squeeze in a subtle hint that I'd like them to redevelop the Joosy Froot flavor and see if they can come back with a second version. I love that sweet taste. Yeah, this is definitely one of my top 3. It's now up there with my traditional tobaccos, and yeah, I give this flavor a 4 out of 5. I know other people might say otherwise, but I personally love the Joosy Froot flavor. I love this specific Joosy Froot flavor, and I suggest it to anyone. But you may have trouble finding it, so I'm not sure how I can approach this, but I know at one point the Sev store had some. I'm going to be trying to find another location for this, because I need another supply after I run out of 30 mils of this. So that's about it. That's Frenchie128 for the Vaping Club. Keep vaping.